Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I just felt like I needed to just sit down, play with some products I've never played with before and just talk about life, to be honest. I've actually already done my brows, as you can see. That's the only thing on my face. I've not even primed my face because I've got a brand new primer to play with, and this is just the ColourPop brow pencil in Dope Taupe, my favourite pencil on planet Earth. We've got a brand new primer, to me. Probably not in the stores, but it's brand new to me. I actually hauled this in my Primark haul, so if you haven't checked that out already, check it out. I'll put it in the eye, wherever it is. I hauled this, and this is the vitamin primer. It's a vitamin enriched skin primer containing B3, B5 and E vitamins. It just looks like this. Very, very basic packaging in a squeezy tube. It was £3 and is 1.4 fluid ounces. That's quite big. So I'm just going to draw a few little lines of this primer on. Also, can we just talk about what the hell is going on with my face? That's not even a spot, can I say? That is not a spot. I don't know what it is. It's like a spot of redness. But it's not like, it's not hurting. It hasn't got a head to it. I can't feel anything under the skin. It's just like a little patch of redness. But I don't know why, but I've been like breaking out around my mouth and jaw ages. There's like that whole like spot chart, isn't there, saying like why you break out in different areas, but I've just been getting redness and spots. Like this spot right here, it's like not, it's all flat now. I can feel it sort of going down, but you can still see it. I've had it for about a month. Like, sorry, are you gonna pay rent if you're gonna stay that long? I don't think so. Oh, this primer smells amazeballs, just gonna put that one out there. Yeah, my skin's not doing too great at the moment. I've never really ever had problems with my skin. I'm very fortunate. My whole childhood, my whole teenage years, never had problems with my skin. But obviously my skin's just decided to hit 13 now. You know, so at the ripe old age of 21, I'm getting skin issues. And I'm not loving it. I'll be honest, I'm not loving it. This primer though feels dewy and beautiful on my skin. I've actually got a new sponge. Well, it's not new, it's been on the market for about 3 years, but I've never tried them. I've had this for a while. I've had it for a long time, so much so that I forgot about it. And it wasn't until what did I buy? I bought the Laura Mercier powder. I've never owned that before. But yeah, I bought some more EcoTools sponges thinking, hey, I never tried these out. I already had them, so now I've got 2 packets of them, so hopefully they're good. They are the cutest shade of sponge I've ever witnessed. I've ever seen. Got like a flat edge to it here, like a nice little bottom to it, and then like a shorter edge right there, if you can see that. And then the smaller one is exactly the same. So this is going to be really, really good for concealer. I'm intrigued. I'm going to go wet them. I'm going to be the last one on planet Earth to try out the Revolution, or Makeup Revolution, foundation sticks. I've got 2 shades. I've got F1 and F2. That is bloody pigmented. I feel like I did this sort of video only a few sort of weeks ago with my first impressions video, but it's kind of different, I guess. I'm going to say it's different just because I'm doing it and I don't want to not do it. Recently, I've been so on the weight loss train. Like, I am trying to really change my life, which almost sounds like what every girl says when they want to eat another slice of cake. But yeah, I'm really trying to lose weight, you guys. I need to lose it. This is a bloody full coverage foundation. I'll be honest and open. I am really unhealthy and I'm the fattest I've ever been in my entire life. I'm very much a person of self-love. I believe that whatever shape or size you are, you deserve to be loved and you deserve to love yourself. I think everyone gets to a point where they can be unhappy with their own bodies. And I think I've been okay with my body and very comfortable in my own skin for so long that I've never really seen the progression of me getting fatter and fatter and fatter. It's funny, I look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, like whatever I could do to losing a few pounds, I'm fine. But then if I see a picture of myself, I'm like, oh my god, who released the monster from the cage, you know? I'm really unhappy with my weight and the fact that my clothes are getting a little bit too tight, you know? They're not as comfortable as they used to be. The whole undoing the top button scenario does happen very, 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 very frequently. Like at school, I used to be so fit. and next, well, in comparison to what I am now. I used to be so fit, so active. I used to go to the gym all the time. I used to play football. I used to like do PE. Obviously at school you do PE. Like hockey. What else? Rounders. I did loads of sport and I loved it. And I love team sports still, really. This is a dewy foundation. I'm loving it. I'll be open right now. I used to be just under 10 stone 2.5 years ago. Not even that, I don't think. Actually just over 2 years ago. I used to be 9.5 stone. I'm now 11 stone 12. That to me, I mean, obviously there's going to be people larger than that, there's going to be people skinnier than that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone is a different shape and size. Someone might be taller than me, and if you're my weight and you're taller than me, you could be bloody slick thin, or you could be shorter than me, and then, you know, you might be the same weight as me then. But it's okay, but I think as long as you feel comfortable in your own body, that's fine. I'm going to use this Catrice Retouch Light Reflecting Concealer. It just looks like this. It's just like in a silver tube. It's going to be one of those like wind up ones with a brush tip. I can just feel it in my bones, you know. Just as I thought, it's one of those brush tip things. So I'm just going to wind this up for 3 years because that's how long they all take. And try to use this under my eyes. It's darker than the rest of my face. You know what? I'm really annoyed because I've taken that stupid wrap thing off and I've completely forgot what I was saying. Probably something about me being chubby. I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit more, but I'm not like, oh, this is changing my life, you know? I'm just like not really bothered by this right now. I'm gonna go into the MUA Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder Professional Mattifying Translucent, 18 grams. I believe this was about £3 or £4. It's got a slight yellow tinge to it if the camera's gonna be forgiving and focus. I've actually got another MUA translucent powder and it's got pure silica in, and I didn't know that, and it just goes straight up my nose and I hate it, and it's really white. But this one says it has mica something and something else in it. I don't know how to say these words. It doesn't say it's got silica in, so I'm holding out some hope that it's not going to be really bloody dusty. And I'm going to just show you on my mobile what has happened. So this is what's happened. I don't know what to do about this. I need help. You know, and you're like, I don't know whether to laugh or cry, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. Normally with powders I can tell literally like that. That was really crap click. Like that. If I know I'm going to like them or not. And I think, well, I know that I definitely prefer this one to the other one I have, which is like pure bloody silica. It looks very nice on the under eye actually. My skin looks quite soft, but I'm imagining this is going to be one of these like powders that cakes up a little bit, so probably wouldn't recommend it with a sponge actually. I'd probably just use a duo fibre brush, something like this, just to dust it on nicely. I also really want to try out this Bourjois Healthy Mix powder. I know it's been out for quite a while. It has been repackaged. I think I've got a good shade. I mean, I'm hoping I have. I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques powder brush. Oh my god, that smells amazing. It smells just like their foundation. I'm on an obsession where I'm always trying to look for the best powder for dry skin, and I feel like this is a really good one at the moment. This is making my skin look really cute. I like it. Now I picked up the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer, and then I picked up this Summer of Love Triple Baked Bronzer by I Heart Makeup or Makeup Revolution. It's kind of like the same chain brand, and they're dupes for each other. They are straight up dupes. So this is the Summer of Love one, and this is the Sweetheart bronzer. This one's more deeper and darker, and this one's a little bit lighter. Like, I'll just swatch both of them for you now. This is the Summer of Love and this is the Sweetheart one, so I would just swatch on the back of my hand for you. As you can see, so that is the Summer of Love, that's the Sweetheart. This is much more luminous, and this one is, it's still a luminous, but it's just deeper and darker, and it just lasts a bit longer, but this does blend further, I find. So yeah, that's like a nice little dupe for you if you want to use it, but I think I'm going to use the Too Faced one today just because I haven't used it enough yet, so I just kind of want to play around with it a little bit more, if you know what I mean. So recently, you guys, I've been going to park runs with my boyfriend, and that is something I never thought I would do, is a park run. I think they are 5k. Is it 5k? yeah, it's 5k, it's just 3 miles. And it lasts for about an hour. I did one today, it was really, really good. And I actually beat my last one, because last time I took like 50 something minutes. And this time I took 45.5 minutes, which I'm really proud of. It means like I'm improving, I think. God, look at that. I don't know what that is. Is it a spot? Is it not? It's like not raised, but it looks raised. It's bothering me. But yeah, I really enjoyed the park one actually. It means I'm gonna get fitter and healthier whilst doing it. I'm also majorly dieting. I'm on like a calorie counting one where I'm only trying to consume 1,500 calories a day, as opposed to the recommended, or not recommended, it's like the daily average woman intake of 2,000. Because before I was definitely eating more than that. And actually, do you know what, since calorie counting, it's been so eye-opening into how many calories everything has. Like even a potato has like 200 calories, like a jacket potato. So it's been really eye-opening actually, and the things that don't have calories are all things like lettuce, like all your salads and your veg don't really have a lot of calories. So I'm trying to treat like fruit as sweets and chocolate. I was saying this to my nan, I actually need to do more of a life change than just a diet. I need to lose the weight and keep it off, but I don't want to feel like I'm on a diet for the rest of my life, because that would be my idea of hell. Like I love food more than most people. I bond with food more than I do people. Food is like the thing that I eat when I'm sad, I'm tired, I'm happy, I'm celebrating, I'm angry, I'm stressed. Like food is my go-to, and that's the problem. I have a very like unhealthy relationship with food where it's like I go to it for everything. This bronzer, by the way, is beautiful. I'm going to try out this Gade Idyllic Soft Satin Blush in the shade Bright Rose. Look how beautiful this pan is. It's so luminous, and it kind of is that sort of peachy bit in the centre there, this peachy sort of pink, and this very muted purpley mauvey tone blush around the outside. But I kind of don't want to ruin it, because can you see all that beautiful lattice sort of texture in it? It just looks so beautiful. This is a beautiful colour. This is a beautiful colour. I've got a problem where I just keep buying makeup. It's just a problem. I need to stop, because I'm gonna have no bloody money left. I'm never gonna move out of home, because you know, at least I've got 4,800 lipsticks, but I'll never have a house. Literally, that is my situation right now. Do you know what? I also promised you guys a wardrobe declutter. Guess he still hasn't done it. I need to go through my wardrobe so bad, because it's got to the point now where like I need to have clothes in the wash, because all of my clothes don't fit in my wardrobe. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Soph palette. She brought this out ages ago, but I still haven't tried it. I've had it in my box of things to try out for bloody months. It comes in like this nude packaging with this see-through window. Apart from these two, I think I could pull all of these highlighters off. I think I want to kind of just sort of mix around these colours here. Did I mention that this palette is only £10 as well? Oh, hello. Yeah, this palette is dirt cheap. So how many did you get? You get 8. So it's not even like £1.50 a highlighter. I'm gonna go into the Douce, I don't know, palette by Juvias Place. I picked it up for about £15, and I thought the colours in here, it was so beautiful and really unique actually. So I need to sort out through my wardrobe, like I said, but also I want to apologise for being the lamest YouTuber known to man, because I decided to start a series mid-June for the World Cup. What a joke that was. I ended up uploading 2 videos out of 8. I filmed 3, went to go post the 3rd, and I was like, do you know what, this is such a fail. I actually feel embarrassed posting this, so I didn't even post it in the end. Which is actually a shame, because there were some really good looks. Basically what happened was, in my head there was a perfect plan. I had literally drawn out pictures of eyes and the eyeshadow looks I was going to do, or just to give me some inspiration when it came to it. And I'd already thought about the colours, the placement of colours, the products I was going to use. I thought about it all. But what I hadn't thought about was that it was my 21st birthday. I wanted to do something for my 21st, so I was organising that. I had an exam that I needed to study for, so I was studying for that. So like the last 2 weeks of June were kind of a write-off. So then I was like, oh crap, I've got to like quickly do all of these videos. And the videos would take me like 2 hours to film, you guys. It's ridiculous really, because each look only really took 10 minutes. But the whole preparation and doing it all took forever. I kind of slowed down my pace of them. It actually got to the point where the final of the World Cup was coming on, and I'd only done like 8 teams, and like, you know, half of them were knocked out. So I was like, you know what, this is actually too embarrassing to post. I cannot post this when half of these teams that I'm posting have been knocked out like 4 weeks ago. I just couldn't do it. So I'm very sorry for my massive failure as a really rubbish YouTuber for not doing that, and I'm annoyed at myself for not doing that because I thought it was a really good idea and really current. But one thing I did take out of it was I really like the idea of doing series and things related to something in particular. So if I did a series where I only had to do one look per video, it wouldn't be so difficult. Yeah, if you've got any ideas for some series that you want me to do, like a flower series maybe, like taking inspiration of looks from flowers, I quite like that idea. I just think it'd be fun to do a series of like colourful looks and like some muted looks. I know that Shanexo, or however you say it, Shanexo, has done like series before, like cocktail series and like gemstone series, and I really enjoyed them. And I know other people do series videos as well. So I feel like I'm gonna hop on that bandwagon, and I really want to do one too because they're quite fun to draw inspiration out of. And it's interesting to see how different people interpret things. So yeah, I feel like I quite like to do that. These shadows are beautiful. They all blend so well into each other. I also want to know, who's your favourite YouTubers at the moment? That's a really pretty shade. Who are your favourite YouTubers at the moment? Because I feel like I watch the same people over and over again and never watch different people. I try to go to the home button and see other people, but I find myself stuck watching the same people that I know and love all the time. That's another thing I want to talk about. I feel like these days, because YouTube is so competitive, because this is people's lives and careers nowadays, I feel like people, when they're uploading so consistently, don't get me wrong, I'd love to upload consistently just to have consistency, but some people that upload consistency, you see the passion kind of being lost, or they see it as a job, or like, I don't know, I just kind of wish YouTube wasn't as competitive. People forget why they started their YouTube channels to begin with. I'm just taking those 2 shades here, by the way, just to smudge on my lower lash line. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that still have fun on YouTube and they're still exactly the same now. I do see some people that I remember watching, and I'm still subscribed to them now, that used to upload maybe 2 or 3 times a week to really get their subscriber count up, and now they've got like millions. They upload maybe once a week if they're lucky, like if we're lucky. Like, not to name drop people, but you look at Tati Westbrook and she uploads 5 times a week consistently. I don't know how that woman does it. And you know, she's done that. See, I've just put myself in the eye. She's done that since she's had a low subscriber count, and she's done that now, and she's got to, like, now she's got 4 million, you know. Her consistency and her passion is very evident. So I don't know, I just wish people were a little bit more like that and just remembered that, okay, you know, you are very lucky and fortunate to have a job that is YouTube. If you're doing what you love, you're so lucky. Whether that's, I'm not just saying that's YouTube, I'm just saying generally, if you're doing what you love, you're so lucky. You're so lucky, and you know, be appreciative that you're doing what you love, because there's a lot of people out there that still don't do what they love, and it's a shame. I watched The Incredibles 2 with my boyfriend. We were in that cinema and there were a handful of children in that cinema. As in, when I say children, I mean there were a handful of like kids, and I can bet your bottom dollar those kids weren't there because they wanted to be there. The parents wanted to be there. Me and my boyfriend looked around in that cinema, and the average age range, I would say, in that screening was, I'd probably say 25. My boyfriend's 24. Yeah, he's 24 at the moment, and like I'm 21, and that film came out like the first one, sorry, came out when I was 7 and he was 11. So our age range, or like age category, are the ones who wanted to see that film more than anyone else. Like, we saw that Underminer in the first film, you know, behold the Underminer, and then that was it. Silence for 14 years, and everyone was like, huh? I'm going to quickly use this Tarte shade right here. It's got like this pink reflect. I want to use it in my inner corner highlight and my, oh, that's pinker than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to use this Laura Geller Spackle Mist. I literally got this 2 days ago. Oh, it like ejects a little bit. Okay, I don't know if I like that. That like ejects water at me a little bit too much. Jesus, my face is wet. I'm going to use this. This is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. It's like a little sample size. I've only used this like twice, I think, and I really like it so far. It is a little bit clumpy, just a smidgen, but I feel like I don't need to wear false lashes with this mascara because it's so lengthening and voluminous. Actually, it's not voluminous, it's just lengthening. But if you get to the root and try to separate your lashes as much as you can, it looks good. So last but not least, I've got some lipsticks from ColourPop. I've got the by Shayla, or Shayla X, like Shayla and ColourPop collection, Luxe lipsticks. I love the Luxe lipsticks so much. It's so beautiful. I've got the shades Quickie, Come On Sis, and Wee, or Ooh. These are really beautiful colours, all very wearable, all right up my alley, and I'll definitely get some wear out of these. I think what I'll do is put the Come On Sis colour, which is a darker shade, just dab it, just to create like the line of my lips. I'm not like streaking the colour on. Then I want to go over that nudie shade, Quickie, just kind of all over the lips, and just do the same thing, and just dab it a little bit more, kind of with a bit more passion, you know. And that is it really. I think that is it for my makeup look. Do you know what the one thing I didn't like? I liked everything apart from the spray on this Spackle Mist by Laura Geller. I didn't really like the spray on it because it was a bit like a jetty in my face. This Catrice like what is it, like highlighting stick sort of concealer thing. I'll have to try it out again with different foundations. It wouldn't be very fair of me to say I don't like it because I haven't really tried it enough, but it does look good underneath the eyes. Like, I have no complaints. It doesn't look crepey or anything. And the same goes with these foundation sticks. I'll just have to try them out again, but on first impressions I really like them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell to, you know, view all or update once a week. I don't know how it bloody works anymore. Who knows? It's changing all the time. Hit the thumbs up button if you have enjoyed today's video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! It's got loads of words on that I can't pronounce on the back of it, like polyacrylamide, phenoxyethylenol. Get your drag cars and put them home in your garage. I don't want to hear you going up my road. I'm in such a funny mood today, you guys. I just feel like, ah! Do you ever feel like that? No? The Real Techniques, long brand. Why do brands think it's funny to wrap things up and just like, now you've bought me, now get into me? What a joke. I just want to use you. Jesus, baby Jesus, help me. Okay. I want to zoom you in like a proper YouTuber and everything. I've just drawn concealer on my brows. Oh my god. Can you quieten down please out there? I'm trying to have a disaster. Oh, it's all in my clothes. These are my Topshop trackies as well. These were not cheap. What's more, I've got freaking annoying people out there making stupid noises with their cars. £15? Whoa. We? Ooh. We?